we both put the person there. And I wish I did forget my name when I came home.
Yeah. But I don't think we should have it doing that, I don't think.
I'm hoping.
Yeah, hopefully, right?
Good, welcome everybody. Always happy to see you. So let's take a moment, make yourself comfy, settle in. As you settle into comfort here, we'll start to encourage that nervous system into that relaxed, that parasympathetic state. Just letting go of your day. It may have been a relaxing day, or maybe a busy day, you may have had lots on the mind, you might feel quite calm and relaxed, but that's the goal here tonight, just tap into that parasympathetic state. To be present and relaxed, our goals tonight. So make yourself comfy, just close your eyes if you like, and invite your attention to shift away from your surroundings, begin to bring your focus inward. So to do that, often we draw our attention to our breath. So with that relaxed awareness, just start to notice your breath. Let your breath be that primary point of focus here for the next few moments. Just watch it. Without manipulating it or changing it, just be aware of it. Start to sense it, feeling it, hearing it, following the pattern and the direction of your breath. Noticing the depth. Without judgment here, just being the observer of this natural automatic breath. You can feel free now or at any time in practice if it serves you to engage your ujjayi breathing, slightly audible breath. Gives us something else to focus on. Sometimes we can draw strength from focusing on the breath. So if that serves you, feel free to engage with your ujjayi breathing. Just be here right now as an observer of your present experience, your own experience, your body being breathed, so to speak. Just continue to encourage yourself to relax into this present moment, this experience here this evening, leaning into the moment. Just allow it to be the perfect moment that it is. Whatever state you're arriving in your mat, it's the perfect moment. Now I'll invite you to begin to deepen your inhale. No need to strain. Challenge yourself, just deepen the breath, the inhale with a sense of letting go of any stress that might surround you. On your exhale, letting go. A few more nice deep breaths in here, in and out. Inhale, love for yourself. Exhale, letting go. Inhale, love for this present moment. Exhale, letting go. So allow yourself to experience that taking of the inhale and balance the giving of your exhale. We all need to have this balance of giving and receiving, loving and being loved. again just to resume its natural pace. Maybe noticing a sense of calm wash through you. Now notice the state of your body and the state of your mind in this moment. Encourage yourself to continue to let go. There is a tension, emotional, physical tension. Perhaps you can start by noticing the area around your eyes. Some tiny muscles in the face that can encourage the rest of our bodies to release as well. So focus for a moment on the area around your eyes, your jaw, maybe down to your neck and shoulders. Continue to let go, release any negativity from the past, anything you don't need, worry of what's to come. To be here in this present moment, just give yourself permission to let go of the to-do list. And allow yourself to rest your awareness on the experience of right now. This might be a nice time, if you'd like to, connect with an intention to do so. Just emotion that you'd like to cultivate, an experience or an emotion you'd like to encourage, or a personal goal, way to show up in the world that you aspire to. Take a deep breath in, really grounding into that intention. You've chosen to form an intention. Breathing in, carry it with us throughout our practice. And then we'll start some gentle movement. So let's bend the knees, draw them in towards the chest, just loosely. We start some ankle rotations here, one direction and then the other, point and flex through the feet. Just warming up the ankles a little bit here. And then we'll place a hand on each knee and start to get into the hips a little bit. So inhale, draw the knees open and apart from one another. Circle around, and on your exhale, draw them back in towards each other. Circling them around. Move slowly in one direction for a few rounds. Connect with your breath here. And then let's reverse the direction of those rotations. Guiding the knees with the hands. Allowing the legs to be quite passive here. Feeling a little bit of movement warming up there in the hip joints. We'll place the soles of the feet down onto the mat. Drop your heels in fairly close to the hips. Arms can reach down long at your sides and just start some gentle pelvic tilts here. So with your exhale, press that lower spine into the mat. Just gently raising the pelvis. And inhale, release. Allow the gentle curve to come back into your spine. So exhale, press lower spine into the mat. Inhale, just release. A few more times with your breath. Last time, each direction. And then when you're ready, draw the knees in towards the chest now. Wrap the forearms around the shins or take a hand to each knee and then just rock side to side if that feels good. Making sure the sacrum is still connected down to the mat, not raising the hips off the mat. From here, we'll hold the right knee in, extend the left leg long, pressing through the left heel. Draw that right shin and knee in, nice and steadily. Maybe interlacing the fingers around the shin, working the biceps a little bit here as you draw the knee in to the side body, towards the armpit. From here, we'll release the left hand, place the right hand on the knee, draw the right knee out to the side with an inhale. Hold here for a couple breaths. And then let's draw the knee towards center and then take the left hand on the right knee and gently draw it just past the midline, just need to come far. And then we'll just move back and forth. You're sort of flowing between those two movements. Right hand comes to the right knee, open it to the right. And then exhale, draw the knee over to the left, using the left hand to guide. Inhale, open. And exhale, bring it across the midline, twisting over. One more time, inhale, open. Your exhale this time, left hand to right knee, draw the knee all the way over to the left. Into a twist. Doesn't need to be your deepest twist. The beginning of practice here, just warming up the spine. Invitation here to take a variation on this called cat's tail. You can bend, if you like, you can give it a try. Bend into that left knee and reach the right hand down to the foot. And then you feel a bit of a quad stretch in that left leg. If you don't like it, you can just try it and then let it go for now. Remain in your twist, small twist. So we're trying to encourage that right shoulder blade down to the mat as the right knee falls over to the left. And then you may or may not be in the extension of this pose, cat's tail. If you are feeling an opening in that left quad, a couple more breaths here. To release the pose, let go of that left foot, if you have a hold of it, and then allow the right knee to come back to center. Flex into the foot and extend the leg out towards the sky. So right leg is now extended. And then we'll walk the hands up. Maybe the head and shoulders rise off of the mat as you draw that right leg towards you. You can have a bend in the knee, just going for a sensation of lengthening along that hamstring. And if you want to intensify it a little bit, you can really flex into that right foot, pointing the toes down towards your head. Another breath here, maybe drawing the leg a little bit closer. And then release the upper body down to the mat. Let's bring the left knee in, send the right leg long now. Allow that right leg to have a rest. But press through the heel to start. Press through that right heel. And then maybe interlace the fingers as you wrap around the shin, the left shin, drawing the left knee to the side body and up towards the armpit. Breathing here to release any tension with the exhales. And then I'll take left hand to the top of the left knee, draw the knee open to the side. Hold here for a couple breaths, opening that inner thigh, inner hip. And we'll start to pass that knee back and forth, place it slowly between the hands. So bring the knee up to center, right hand comes to left knee, draw it just past the midline to start. Exhaling, and then inhaling to open. Right hand comes to the right knee, guide that knee back, opening it. Just move through a couple more of these with your breath. The next time you cross that left knee over to the right, allow the right hand to guide the knee down towards the earth. You can come into your gentle twist. And then you can stay right here if you want to try that variation of cat's tail. You can bend into that bottom leg, that right leg. Taking the left hand to the top of the right foot, drawing the heel towards the hip, and just opening up that right hamstring or that right quadricep. Drawing the left shoulder blade down towards the mat. We'll take a few nice deep breaths here. Another breath here. And gently release the pose. Come back to center. And we'll extend, flex into that left foot, send that sole, the foot up towards the sky. Flex into the foot if you like. You can stay here. If you want to, you can walk the hands up the leg. Just drawing the leg towards you a little bit. For our last breath here, maybe draw the leg just a millimeter, 2 centimeters closer to the upper body. And then release the upper body to the mat. Extend the left leg long beside the right. Let's take an all over body stretch. Reach the arms long past your head. Fingertips reaching for the wall behind you. And then point the toes in the opposite direction. Big breath in. Exhale, release. Soften. Do that again. Big breath in. And exhale, let go. From here, we're going to extend the legs up again towards the sky, flex into the feet. Arms are going to reach up as well. And we'll find that abdominal exercise here. Slow movement, well, big movement, but not too intense, but going slowly. It really can work the abs. So we're going to lower right leg and left arm. So down here, right leg comes to over. Right, left arm comes behind you. However you want to work the breath. Exhaling to lower, inhaling to draw up, but it doesn't need to be that pattern. You can do the opposite, just linking the movement with the breath. Encouraging ourselves to stay in the moment. Stay connected to the breath. Just alternating a few more times, side to side. Really press the lower spine into the mat here to get the most out of this exercise. Last time, each side. And then bring the soles of the feet down to the earth. Take them wide on your mat. Allow the knees to rest against each other. Place the arms wherever you'd like. Maybe they're on the belly, connect to the breath, or maybe they're beside your body, palms up and palms down. Take 3 breaths here. Maybe feeling a little warmer than when you started. I like that when the words of the song kind of work with what we're doing. Just for a moment, let's be still. Okay, let's bend into the knees, take the hands behind the knees, and just make your way up to seated, wherever you like. Maybe it's rocking along the length of the spine, a little massage. And then you can come up to cross-legged or kneeling. Just connecting down. Finish. From here, we'll inhale the arms up. Palms together, exhale, bring them to the heart. Inhale, open the cactus, really squeeze the shoulders. And exhale, release the hands, interlace them behind the lower back. We'll inhale once more, draw the chest open. And then fold forward, exhaling, lowering with a nice long spine. Hands can be raised from the lower back for a little bit of a more intense shoulder opener. And then ready, slowly rise up. And right away we'll just switch to cross of the legs if you've got your legs crossed. Do the same thing other side. So inhale, reach up. Exhale, bring your hands.
I'm really sorry, I thought that was on mute.
That's okay. Inhale, open the cactus. And exhale, release, interlace the hands again. And inhale, draw the shoulder blades together, knees up. And hold over here, exhale. Notice how this feels on the side of your hips. Inhale, rise up. Let's keep that clasp of the hands and bring them over to the right hip. And then we'll take that right ear down towards the right shoulder. Maybe to the neck here. And if it's too intense, you can always take a different variation, extending the left hand out. And then tip the head so you're looking down towards your right head. Release the hands to the lower back. Allow the head to roll forward in a semicircle. Left ear comes towards left shoulder. And then you can bring the hands over to the left hip. Always take another variation with the hands And then just rotating the head, looking at that left hip. Just release the hands, maybe they come to the knees or the thighs, and allow the head to just rock back and forth in a semicircle, a full circle. Just getting into giving a little time and attention to any areas that might benefit. Any sticky spots. Go one more time each side. And then bring the gaze down towards the ankles. And you can interlace the hands if you like, bring them to the back of the skull. Allowing them just to rest there. Lengthening the back and neck, upper spine. Release the hands, bring them down to the knees, bring the gaze up. Place a hand on each knee and start some sort of seated circular cat-cow here. So I'm making out a circle forward, rotating, exhale, rounding the spine, holding onto the knees as you lean back a little bit. So we'll work in one direction, working at your own pace with your own breath. Make your shoulders active in this too if you want. Noticing the articulation of the spine here, moving very slowly. And whenever you're ready, change directions. One more full rotation this way. Lengthen through the spine, and we're going to come onto all fours, tabletop. Set yourself up here, and if you need a little bit more padding under the knees, you can get an extra roll of your mat, or go blanket under the knees if you like. So just setting yourself up here with those right angles like a table. Wrists will be under your shoulders and knees will be under your hips. And let's lengthen the right leg behind, connecting the toes to the mat or the floor behind you, and just shift back and forth a little bit. Feeling that in the calf, the Achilles, the toes. And then we'll find stillness here and pick that right heel up to about hip height. You can always check back and make sure that it's not too high. It's holding here for a breath. Imagining that you've got a tray on your hips and it's flat, holding, I don't know, glasses of wine on it or whatever, something you don't want to spill. And then we'll extend our left arm long in front and just hold here for a couple of breaths. So really engaging through the core, all the way around, front and back, middle of the body. Your ears roughly in line with your bicep. Reaching with your heel behind you, fingertips in front of you. One more breath. And then place the left hand down on the mat, and we're going to cross that right heel over to the left, set the toes down, and then just look over your left shoulder. can always walk that right hand over, taking it to the outside of the left hand if you feel like you want a little bit more through the side body. Just bring both hands underneath the shoulders again from here. Pivot on the left knee, so you're going to extend out that left shin. And then ground down through the left hand, reach the right arm up. And then if you like, you can start to mobilize the shoulder a little bit, maybe sweeping the arm, circles. Nice and slowly, control. Noticing if this causes any discomfort, and just taking it to stillness if it's causing any irritation in the joint. And you can reverse the direction whenever you like. And then just reach along past your ear and hold here for one more breath. And then we'll come back to all fours. Tabletop position, just shimmying the hips side to side, just shake it out a little bit. Gentle movement. And from here, we'll extend the left leg long behind, toes connected to the mat or the earth behind the mat, and then rock back and forth a little bit. And then finding stillness, take that left heel up to the hip height. And then just imagine you've got your tray there across your hips. And engage through that long left leg, reaching back with the heel. And then when you're ready, we'll reach the right arm forward, bringing the bicep up. Spread the ear, and gazing down at your mat. And hold here for 2 nice deep breaths. And then bring the right hand down. We'll cross that left foot over to the right. Behind you, looking over your right shoulder. And then taking the left hand, if you like, to the outside of the right hand. A little bit more. Or just keep the hands beneath the shoulders. Just sure both hands are beneath the shoulders, and we'll pivot on the right knee. So send the right shin out, and like a kickstand, transfer weight to the right hand, and reach up with the left. You can shift on that left foot if you like, just make it a comfortable position. And we can start some rotation through the shoulder if you like. In one direction to start, nice big circles if that feels all right. And then whenever you would like, you can reverse the direction of those arm circles. And then reach long past your left ear with your arm. And we'll come back to tabletop. Land the hips side to side. From here, we're going to tuck the toes and come up into a nice gentle down dog. Paddle out if you like. Really having a rich bend in the knees. Shift side to side. Dipping the hips down. Just find any creative expression of down dog that speaks to you tonight. Relax the head, give it a little nod and shake.
And then come up high onto the toes. Nice and high, so the calf muscles are engaged. And set the heels back, stillness here. And upside down reposition so the tailbone is the highest point. Nice long line from the tailbone to your heels. And in the other direction from the tailbone to your crown. And then looking forward between your hands, just take some tiny steps forward. Into a forward fold with a nice bend in the knees. Maybe grasping opposite elbows with your hands and finding a sway. Release the hands to the earth. Now find a halfway lift. Bring your hands to the shins if you like, or the thighs, or keep them on the floor, lengthen the spine. And exhale, fold. One more time to that halfway lift as you inhale. And exhale, fold. Bend into the knees, unwind the spine. We'll come up to standing nice and slowly. Bring your arms up as we inhale. And exhale them down towards the heart. I'll just take a moment here. You can stand like this in mountain pose with your hands at your heart. You can lengthen them down at your sides, palms face forward. Really ground down through the soles of the feet. It's okay. For your balance, you might want to close the eyes a little bit. I'm going to stay here for a couple nice deep breaths. So ground down through the feet, stacking the knees and the hips and the shoulders above the ankles, drawing the kneecaps up a little bit to engage those quadriceps, maybe even engaging the triceps and your hands along your sides, palms forward, and reaching up with the crown. Nice strong mountain pose, good grounding posture. Back to your breath. And exhale the air from your lungs. And as you inhale, raise the arms up. And then exhale, release them down to your side. Just moving them in an arc like this for a few more breaths. Inhale, reach up. And exhale. 2 more times. Inhale, reach up. Exhale, arc them down. Inhale, reach up. And this time on your exhale, bring the palms together and fold forward. Nice long spine, into your forward fold. Inhale, rise halfway. Exhale, place the palms down on the mat and step back. Tall plank. You can hold here for a breath, or you can come to the knees. And then we're going to come right down to the belly. So I'm going to come down to my knees and tuck the toes. And then just slowly lower the torso down to the earth. We'll push up with an inhale here to find a baby cobra. And exhale, lower down. This time, if you like, you can draw the fingertips back just a little bit farther down the rib cage. Press up. Maybe finding a little bit more of a lengthen to deepen it if you like. Exhale, release. This time, just another variation. See how you feel with it. Walk the feet out. So take the feet wide and then just relax them. And then we'll press up here into another cobra. See how that feels. And as you exhale, release. Bring the legs back long together. And place the hands underneath the forehead. And just bring the forehead down, close the eyes, take a few breaths here in crocodile pose. Rock the hips side to side, find comfort. Just relax. Another nice deep breath here. Lift the head, bring the hands back beside, just beneath the shoulders. This time we'll come up into locust pose. So we're going to raise the upper body first, lifting the hands as well, squeezing the shoulder blades, and then lifting the feet. And if you want to, you can just stay with the feet down on the mat. I'm going to take about 2 or 3 breaths here. Last breath, really squeeze. And then slowly as you can, just lower the legs and the arms and the forehead back down to the earth. Take a breath in and out here. And we're going to take the knees wide and come back into a child's pose for a few breaths. Take the knees wide, and then you can reach the arms long in front if you'd like, with your forehead down to the mat or down to a brick. Or if you prefer, the hands can be long at your sides, or they can be even out to the side like a T. Find your calm again here for a couple more breaths. And then roll forward, finding our tabletop. And then tuck the toes briefly, find your down dog. From here, let's inhale, let's step the right leg up behind, just rotate through the ankle, 3-legged dog, just for a breath or 2 here. Then we're going to step that right foot forward, but not all the way to the hands, maybe about 2/3 or halfway towards the hands. We're setting up here for our pyramid pose. So lengthen through the spine. You can bring your hands to your hips if you'd like to start. And then hands come down to the earth or a couple of blocks. Great idea here. Prop. Bring the earth a little bit closer. So just find the stance that works for you. You don't have to be completely straight in that front leg. Going for a nice opening in the hips and the hamstring, that right side. So draw that right hip back and the left hip forward, trying to sort of keep those hips parallel to the front edge of your back. Here we'll rotate. So Ground down with the left hand, and then inhale, twist to the right, and fall triangle. Pyramids. And bring the right hand down. We're going to face the long edge of our mat now. So we're going to just pivot, so face the left side of your mat. Coming into a wide stance. So you can shift the feet a little bit if you want. Just allow yourself to hang here or support with the hands underneath the shoulders, lengthening through the backs of the legs and the spine. Give the head a little nod and a shake. And we'll find a twist here, so ground down through the left hand. Inhale, twist to the right, reach up with that right hand. Try to keep the hips level here. And exhale, right hand comes down, and we'll switch it up. Ground down through the right hand, inhale, twist to the left, left hand rises. Maybe you look up at the left thumb. Maybe just gaze out to the side wall. We'll bring the left hand down. Let's walk the hands back forward. And we'll step the right foot back to meet the left hand down dog again. Let's inhale the left leg up behind here, briefly, three-legged dog, a little bit of a rotation through the ankle, one direction and the other. And then let's step the left foot forward, not all the way to the hands. Just finding that comfortable pyramid pose. Lengthen through the spine, like come up to a halfway lift, placing the hands at the waist. And then fold forward, maybe using bricks underneath the hands. Hang up here for about 3 breaths. Drawing the right hip forward, left hip back, just making that conscious effort to make the hips parallel to the front edge of your mat. From here, we'll rotate, so grounding down through the right hand, so the fingertips are down to your palm. Inhale, twist to the left, to the left hand. And then bring the left hand down, and we're coming to face that right, long right edge of our mat now. Find that wide stance. Again, just allow the body to relax, hang here, support with the hands. Hands can be on bricks. And allow the head to soften, a little nod and a shake. And let's walk the hands out in front of us, maybe about 3 paces. Nice one for hips and shoulders, a wide-legged down dog here. So pressing through the hands, pressing through the heels. And then walk the hands back in. Walk the hands towards the front of the mat. Step the right foot forward to meet the left. And our forward fold here. Come up high onto the toes. And then bend the knees, coming into a squat here. I've heard this called ball of yarn. So if you want to imagine your ball of yarn, you can wrap your arms around your shins. Try your balance, maybe finding that focal point there to gaze at on the mat, on the floor again. And then bring the hands down to the mat, lengthen through the legs, still on the toes. And then set the heels down. From here, we'll do that one more time. Come up high under the toes, bend the knees, find that ball of yarn. shoulders down to the mat. We're gonna just lower ourselves right down to our hips, sitting down here. Lower yourself down to a seat. Yay! I'll take a wide stance here, so straddle. Doesn't need to be that wide, actually, just, everybody's different. Some people can do those Russian splits, I can't. So from here, we'll lean over to the right, so you can slide that right arm down towards the shin, reach the left arm open, over, and the idea is to keep the shoulders open here. Doesn't matter how close you come down, how close your torso comes down to your thigh. So rotate the body open so the shoulders are stacked. And you feel a nice lengthening from the left hip, right up the side body, to the shoulder, maybe into the arm, right up to the fingertips. Breathe deeply. You can take the hand to the lower back if you like, just experiment here. Some people can reach over, take hold of their toe. We'll rise up. And do the same on the other side. Slide that left hand down inside the shin. Reach up and over with the right arm. Just aiming to keep both sit bones still connected to the mat here. You can just try different things with your hands if you want. Again, the goal is to keep the shoulders stacked. And a nice deep breath. And we'll rise up, just ease your way up. Bring the legs long in front. Give them a little shake out. And then you come to lie down on our backs. And bend into your knees, place the soles of the feet on the mat, and lower down, engaging the abdominals all the way. So a nice slow release onto your mat. And when you get there, we'll do our pigeon, our reclined pigeon. It's really nice for the hips at the end of practice. So cross the left ankle over the right knee. And stay here if you like, maybe just gently pressing that left knee open and away from you. Or you can reach through, interlacing the fingers around the thigh or on top of the calf, on top of the shin, and drawing that right knee forward. Drawing both legs forward. Maybe pressing the left knee open with the left elbow at the same time. And then within any of these poses, always just feel free to find movement if you like. Sometimes I find I just intuitively start to rock side to side in this pose. Also release tension with your exhales in this posture. One more breath here. And release that right foot down to the mat and cross the ankle. Same on the other side, right ankle crosses around the left knee. And then stay here if you like with a little bit of pressure, right knee, or drawing that left knee forward. Finding your reclining position.
a deep breath in, full exhale. Release the feet down to the mat. There are a couple of options here. You can come into any last posture that you would like. Maybe a twist. We did some at the beginning, but you might want to repeat a twist, or you might want to come into happy baby. And then I was going to suggest just to try for Shavasana, whenever you're ready to come into Shavasana after your last pose, placing maybe a brick under each calf, or trying supported bridge for your Shavasana, just to see how that feels. A little bit of an elevation, allowing knees to come towards each other, just resting. But if it just feels better to be a traditional corpse pose, Shavasana, then do that as well. But if you have some prompts, just a couple of suggestions that you might want to try. And then whenever you are ready, just make your way into Shavasana. Getting cozy and comfortable. Allowing your body to integrate all of the movement and work that you did in practice tonight, and just surrendering now. If you find that you're trying one of those poses and it's not working for you, and you want to come back to traditional Shavasana or another version of Shavasana, feel free. Allow yourself to soften, starting with facial muscles. As we did at the beginning, these tiny muscles around the eyes. The cheeks can be soft, jaw can be soft. And allow that softness to just move through your body. To feel the comfort of your mat beneath you, the solid support of the earth. Feeling safe and supported in this space. Just continue to connect with yourself, your breath, just being here in this moment. Allow for a gentle release of your shavasana. Start to bring your awareness to your surroundings, the sensation of the mat beneath you, the earth beneath you, clothing, the fabric of your clothing on your skin, temperature of the air around you. Maybe finding a little gentle movement anywhere that feels natural, maybe fingers or toes, wrists, ankles, maybe the head, roll side to side, maybe the jaw moves. And know that you can close your practice here on your mat, lying down, or if you'd like to, you can start to maybe come over to your side, taking a breath or two there, making your way up to seated. Be very gentle with yourselves. I'm going to take a breath here. Inhale, reach your hands above. And exhale, hands come to the heart. Maybe soften the gaze here, taking a moment to recall an intention if you set one. A moment here for positivity, inspiration, hope, calm, peace. Thank you all so much for coming out to practice today, sharing your time and energy. I hope that going forward, you find lots of peace this week. Namaste.